guys, thank you so much for tapping in, and thank you so much for the growth and the support and the interactions on the channel, guys. I'm just seeing like numbers grow up, grow and blow, you know. I'm so grateful, honestly. Thank you so much if you've been a part of that. Okay, we will continue to flourish as a community, as individuals, as I, you know, help with the guidance and you know, the channeled messages that you guys need to hear regarding life situations. You know, it's such a blessing to be able to, you know, be of service in that way. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tapping in, for subscribing, commenting, interacting. I do need to, I had a bit of a break on the email, so if anybody has emailed me, I will get back to those emails very soon. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. We're going to be doing the week ahead and what you can expect or what the divine would like you to know regarding your week ahead, okay? Lovely. We're going to start off with Aries. Hello, Aries. These are going to be... Hello, Aries. These are going to be clear, quick, to the point, concise messages regarding your week ahead and what you can expect or what the divine would like you to know. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Also, guys, in the rarest of occasions, flip the script if you need to, okay? Lovely. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages, please, for our Aries. Clear, concise messages for our Aries. What can they expect regarding their week ahead? What can our Aries expect for the week ahead? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, please. Okay, got the moon card. And a little bit more, please. A little bit more for our Aries for the week ahead, please. Clear, concise messages. What can they expect for their week ahead? What can our Aries expect for the week ahead? Clear, concise messages, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels. Okay, we've got the Six of Wands in reverse. One more card. One more card for our Aries, please. Knight of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, I heard a couple messages, okay? Whether this is you or somebody else in the energy. I heard moving, hiding, ghosting, okay? Yeah, somebody's realising that the environment that they're around or their friends, apologies, a bit of dribble there. Oh, now I'm hearing him, embarrassment, especially with that little dribble that I just did. So embarrassing. But yeah, Six of Wands in the reverse. That's a little tiny bit concerning there. This is like, you know, public recognition in the upright, acknowledgement, etc., etc. It's, you know, positive exposure, etc. But total opposite when it's in the reverse. Now, this could be you or somebody else. Just be aware of that energy for next week, whether it's at work, in your relationship or friendship situation, okay? Somebody feels the need to step back or hide or go ghost because of an embarrassing situation or humiliation, okay? Just be aware of that. Yeah, careful of secrets as well, guys. Careful of a betrayal or secret, or betrayal and secrets, okay? Because Two of Wands, somebody may feel a bit outcasted for the upcoming week, apologies. But somebody, there's a separate energy that is watching this happen or watching this, you know, unveil. It's like they did it, you know? They did that. They caused that. Yeah, High Priestess. Kind of like, yeah, because Temperance, you know, it's a messenger, also, you know, and you know, a bit of sharing of something, sharing, spilling the tea, etc., etc. And this could be somebody's like deepest secrets or a secret. Maybe I'm hearing Chinese whispers. Yeah, look at that, Ace of Swords. Okay, truth, evidence being presented, etc., etc., etc. Could we get a little bit more, just a little bit more, please, for our Aries for the week ahead, apologies. Week ahead. Yeah, look at that. Betrayal at its finest here, Aries, okay? Hierophant talks about doing the morally good thing. being a great person, a good person towards somebody, and then it came out with the Seven of Swords, guys. Just be aware of that energy, okay? Now, like I said, friendship, family member, relationship, or work, okay? One more card, yeah. Just as I said that as well, you know, the cards are literally clarifying as I'm talking. Just be careful of that, okay? Just be careful of that energy. A betrayal of a best friend, maybe, or a partner, okay? Or again, someone that you thought you were close with at work. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords, and it's all because of envy or jealousy here. Like I said, somebody's on the sidelines watching what they've caused. They've stirred the pot, or they've released some sort of secrets, or you know, Chinese whispers or whatever, and now they're watching and seeing what they have, you know, created, or what they've generated in this situation here. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Receipts being kind of like analysed or something like that, okay? And it's going to cause somebody to want to either move, go away, go ghost. You know, sits could be significant as well, okay? I'm seeing 2 sixes. Yeah, look at that. Just be aware of that energy there, look. 10 of Swords. You know? Humiliation, embarrassment, or exposure, or again, betrayal. What's the advice here for Aries? What's the advice here for Aries? Aries, I'm so sorry that this is something that looks like could come, you know, come about. 9 of Swords for the advice here. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sag. We saw the Temperance quite a lot, not all of you. A Sag could be involved in some sort of way. Yeah, massive lesson, you know, massive lesson. You're going to be able to see, I see you for your true colours now. I see you for your true colours. It's going to be that type of situation, you know. I'm hearing I needed to go through this to know what not to go for the next time, or know who not to trust for the next time. You know, you needed this to happen for sure, okay? This is happening for you. I know it's going to feel like it's happening to you, or again, flip the script. Hopefully you're not causing this situation, you know. Now, if you know you've been gossiping about somebody here, Aries, it could kind of backfire on you. Something's coming out. I just literally, why am I spitting? It's something like, I don't know. I'm sorry, that's a channel message. But yeah, if you've been you've betrayed somebody, told somebody secrets, stirred the pot in some sort of way, you are going to get exposed for that. It's all going to come back and crumble on you for the week ahead, okay? That's what I've got for you, Aries. I'm so sorry, you know, if this is happening to you. You know, either way, whether it's happening to you or you're being exposed for doing this, you know, it's all happening, you know, for a reason, okay? This had to happen, you know? Yeah. Now they're telling me everything that's done in the dark has to come to light. And that's a very true statement when we're talking about spirituality and you know, the divine and karma, etc., etc. But I'm going to leave it here, okay? Please just bear that in mind for the upcoming week. And I wish you well, no matter what side you're on, okay? Yeah, I wish you well, guys. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading, and we will be talking about anything that the divine would like you to know, anything you can expect. These are going to be very straight to the point, okay? Straight to the point, clear, concise messages. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe if this resonates, or if you feel the need to, you know, I'd really, really appreciate it. But yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. Flip the script if you need to. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it, Taurus. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Tauruses. What can they expect for the week ahead? Knight of Swords, and a little bit more, please, for our Tauruses for the week ahead. Clear, concise messages. Empress in reverse. One more card, please. One more card. Why am I hearing Tyra Banks? What's that mean? We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Somebody may be disappointed in somebody. Okay? That's not like you. We were all rooting for you. Why am I hearing that? One more card. One more card, please. Clear, concise messages for our Tauruses for the week ahead. One more card. Six of Wands. Taurus, with that Empress card, very much earth energy, and as you are an earth sign, I am getting that that is you in some sort of way. Flip the script if you need to. You're going to do something, I'm hearing, something so out of the ordinary. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Wands. A situation that you've been stuck in, or that you've been really thinking to either leave or do something that, you know, it's going to be better for your mental health or well-being. You end up doing it. And some of you, this may actually be like, okay, you know what, F it, I'm going to put my resignation in. Or you know what, F it, I'm going to leave that situation or leave that person, etc., etc. You know, now for some of you, if you guys had like, you've been living up to high expectations where people were like, oh my gosh, Taurus is flourishing, she's looking good, or he's looking good, it's not gender specific, you know, you may say, oh, you know what, I know this is a high paying job, I know that this is a really good job and people are praising me for reaching this level, but I actually want to slow down a bit. I think I want to do something like a 9 to 5, or I think I want to go part-time, or I think I want to go back to college. You are stepping down in some sort of way, but you're doing it because of your well-being, okay? From the Empress, especially in reverse, to the Queen of Wands, that is a bit of a step down, okay? That's a bit of a step down. You know, some of you are getting divorced, or some of you are thinking to, you know, it's something like that, or going back to singlehood. But it's all for the benefit of your mental health, okay? I'm hearing health is wealth. Health is wealth. Yeah, somebody's stepping down or slowing down in some sort of way. And it's for good reason. And now, you know, your friends and family members will be like, huh? Why is he or she doing that? She's got a really good job. Or, you know, why is he or she downsizing or downgrading? I'm doing it because I'm trying to save money. I'm doing it because my mental health. I'm doing it, you know, you're stepping down in some sort of way, but for good reason. Could we get a little bit more, please? Could we get a little bit more, please? Okay, Lovers card. Right, some of you that have children, okay, take this how it resonates. I just heard it. You could be getting ready to go out on a date, and let's say your children like catch wind of who your date is, and it's like, well, where are you going with that thug, or where are you going with that, you know, he may have a bit of a, or she may have a bit, you know, it's like you I don't know. I just heard that, okay. Now for some of you, let's say you're introducing your I don't know, could be introducing your friends or family member to somebody that you're dating, and it's not really your type. I don't know why I heard that. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. One more card, please. One more card, clear, concise messages. I just feel like Taurus, okay? And it's going to be on a broad spectrum for whatever, but you're stepping down, okay? And people may look at you because they've praised you for a position or a situation that you was in. You could be doing a whole total U-turn. Let's say you were in uni, or you were in a job that it was like, you know, doctoring, but now you're stepping down to do content creating or something, just as an example, okay? Just totally spinning the block regarding your desires or your goals or dreams. And, you know, yeah. You may kind of come across a course that you've always, like, I think I'd like to do that. Oh, but my family members and friends are going to be thinking, why would you leave that job just to go back to uni or college, or, you know? High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, we have the, Queen of Pentacles. Heavy on the femininity energy. Oh, I love it. So many of you may be females, okay? Now, guys, if you have been dating or something like that, you may have a feminine figure that really pushes you to I don't know, motivates you in some sort of way for the week ahead, okay? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, Chariot. Okay? If you're dating, I'm talking to the men now and women, you know, take the message and, you know, how it resonates for you. There's an energy here of I don't know. This could be somebody motivating you to go on your own path, do what you want. You are the captain of your life, you know, getting encouraged and motivated. Or this could be you. You lived up to certain expectations, and now you're kind of down, like going back, okay? Downgrading, but for in a good sense. I don't know. It's either because you want to slow down, or you want to do it for your mental health, or you're doing it because you've got a budgeting plan, or you know, what's one? Could we just have? I'm hearing it's never too late to date. Okay, as well. That's another way. That's another channeled message I'm getting. It's never too late to date. If you've been questioning whether you should get on a dating site, or whether you should take up somebody's offer, and you've been really putting it on hold, you know, go for it. Or some of you are doing that anyway. And it's actually going to really work in your favor with that high priestess, ending off very strong with that high priestess, okay? Stepping into something very much committal, official. You can trust this, basically, if you've been thinking about doing something like that, okay? Now, this could be, again, regarding desires of goals, dreams, career, or this could, again, be regarding love, dating, or something like that. One more card of advice. They gave me two. Now, guys, I can't make this shit up, okay? Apologies for swearing. But Eight of Pentacles, it's something to do with your dreams, goals, desires, savings, downsizing maybe, but because you have a plan. You're just going for it. Channeled message, you're just going for it. You know, F what they think. F what they think. I've been living up to expectations for ages. I'm tired of it. I'm going off my own accord, yeah. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You know, you very much just kind of piecing your life together without the music of the crowds and the expectations in some sort of way. Hermit card. Some of you have a Virgo around you, not all of you. But like I said, kind of just doing it off your own accord, or looking into something, and look what happens. Keep doing that, okay? Keep doing that. If you've come across a course that you really wanted to do, but you know, maybe you just think, oh my gosh, look how old I am, why am I going back to school or uni or college or blah blah blah. Look what will happen once you complete that course, or what the potential it has, okay? You know, that's an example. But you know, if this is dating, this is, you know, there's a match made for you, waiting for you in that dating contact list or on that dating site, okay? It's a beautiful energy, okay? Look. Whatever it is here, Taurus, go for it. I can't pinpoint right now because, like I said, it's going to be different for all for what this is. But yeah, it's something like that for the week ahead. I'm going to leave it here, okay? You continue just doing you, okay? F what they think, literally, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tapping in. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading. This is going to be very, very to the point, clear, concise messages from the divine, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest with somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, guys. We have risen in numbers, okay? I love to see it. Thank you so much. Please continue to share with me your situation, your sign. You know, let's just continue to up the positivity and up the interactions, and definitely like, okay? That really does get the channel and the readings out there to those that need it as well. So let's head into it. Here we go. Gemini. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Gemini for the week ahead. Clear, concise messages for our Gemini for the week ahead. Clear, concise messages for our Gemini for the week ahead. Seven of Swords. Oh, guys, I don't like that. Ugh. Okay, that one dropped on the floor. Apologies, I'm going to have to bend over. Six of Cups. Apologies, I didn't want you to see my bits and pieces. I had to bend over. I literally dropped under the table. Six of Cups. One more card, please. One more card for our Geminis. Clear, concise messages. One more card. They gave me two. I'm going to take it. Eight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. Let's get a little bit more clarity here, please. 2, 7. 7 could be significant. 7 of Wands. Right, okay. One more card. One more card. 6 of Pentacles. Right, 6, 7. Oh, what the hell? That could be significant in some sort of way. Right, there could have been someone you were getting to know. Why am I seeing 2 7s? So 2 7s and 2 6s. Yeah, there could have been someone you were getting to know, or somebody that you were going to give a chance on again, or maybe this is somebody towards you. And now they're thinking, oh, I don't know. I don't know. 6, 7. Literally. I don't know. Like, I don't know about this this opportunity or this job or this person. Now, this could be you thinking this way or somebody else. And just be careful of sharing your plans with somebody here, okay? Or your business, okay? As well. Yeah, just be careful of that, okay? 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. You know, somebody's digging for you to just, it's like, just be aware of those that keep asking you questions, or it's like, I don't know. Somebody may be digging to find out your business, basically, so that they can go and spill the tea. Yeah, just be careful of that, Gemini, okay? I don't know whether this is at work. You know, once they've had a conversation with you, hopefully this isn't you. Once they've had a conversation with you, you know, they go off and go and present some sort of evidence or, you know, gossip or spill the beans, I'm hearing. 6 of Pentacles. Just be aware of that, please, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, Justice card. Yeah, careful of your information being exposed in some sort of way, Gemini. Yeah, just as I said, exposed. She's naked as the day she was born there. Star card. You know, somebody wants to gain some sort of information to use against you. Okay, maybe. It's like they're going to friend you up so that they can... It's like they keep you talking. They keep you talking so that they can... I don't like this energy. I don't like it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going for the week ahead for our Geminis. Yeah, look at that. It's regarding a conversation or information. Just be careful, please, who you're telling your business to, okay? A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Queen of Swords. One more card. One more card for our Geminis for the week ahead, please. Clear, concise messages. King of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, just be careful of telling your business plans or your or your... Just be careful here. Could be something to do with money or the plans that you have in some sort of way, okay? Somebody friends you up. Just be careful of somebody like coming back and you're like, I haven't heard from you in a while, and then they keep the conversation going. How are you doing? And then they start asking more questions. It's like, just clock the red flags, okay? When they start kind of asking way too much questions, okay? Because it looks like they've been sent by someone. They've been sent by somebody to gain information. Right, tell me what you got. Okay, well, Gemini said that blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Just be careful of that, okay? Oh, Gemini. Okay. Get a little bit more. Just a little bit more for our Geminis, please. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to end up... Ten of Wands. Yeah, I just heard like a thief in the night. Who sings that? Is that Young Thug or Offset? Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Gemini, I can't pinpoint. What is this? I'm so sorry, Gemini. Yeah, and I feel like I'm so lost or speechless because, and this is how you can clock who this is. Once they've conversated with you, it's like, okay, bye. Nice talking to you. And then you don't hear from them. That is a red flag. And you're like, huh? That was weird. Yeah, something about spilling the tea. I keep hearing it. Just be careful of spilling the tea, spilling your business, because somebody's going to go and spill the tea elsewhere to whoever sent them to gain the tea. Yeah, a lot of individuals are popping up here as well. What are all these individuals for, Gemini? Yeah, look at that. Evidence or receipts being presented. A little bit more. Just be careful of this energy. Yeah. Why are they watching you or trying to dig on you here? Why? One more card. One more card. Gemini, please be careful of this energy. Now, I'm also hearing just be careful again if somebody's asking you about somebody else and then you kind of get, you drop yourself in it or you drop that person in it, your friend. And it's like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Why did I say that? Why did I, I don't know. One more card. One more card. Page of Cups. Yeah, thanks for the talk. I got just what I need. Yeah, I'm also being drawn to, if somebody asks you to go out for drinks, or it's been a long time, let's meet up, let's go for drinks. They're not going for drinks. It's fake. Look at the fish in the cup. Or let's not actually going for drinks. Okay, that's bullshit. But that's just an example. It doesn't have to be drinks. It's like, they want to gain some information to go and pass on to. Please, just be careful of this energy here, please. Just be careful of this energy here. Gossip, Chinese whispers. I'm hearing it all here, Gemini, please. And yeah, it's like a thief in the night. They're just gone. They just disappear. It's like, okay, well, thanks for the talk. And then you don't hear from them. Why? Because they got what they needed. They got the information they needed. And this information, it's not like, oh yeah, I don't, it's a big deal because it's like I don't know, what is this? Right, this could either be, and just be careful regarding work as well, guys. If you've been invited on a work night out and, they keep buying you drinks. Another one, Gemini? Another one, Gemini? It's like they want to go back and tell the supervisor or show them or video you and show them what you're really like, or something like that, okay? Now, girls, again, just be careful here if somebody knows your partner and maybe your partner, I don't know, or your ex sends them to, again, it's like, I don't know. So it's like, look, do you want to see the real Gemini? Look, I've got this video, I've got this receipt. Look, this is Gemini. I don't know, flat out on her face, flat out on his face, or again, it's just reputation shattering, or it's just they take that information or whatever you handed to them regarding the conversation that you have with them, and it's to try and they use it against you. Like I said, I don't know. Just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. This was meant to be a very short clear-cut read. This could be regarded... you're going to have to really think about who you're around, and just be aware of conversations, and you know, just take this message here and definitely just you know, be careful, please, Gemini. Very weird reading, very specific too. I'm so sorry. I can only kind of give off what they're giving me. So please, this is definitely like a warning video for the upcoming week, the week ahead, and yeah. Okay. Please be careful, Gemini. I'm going to leave it here. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Please take care of yourself. Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be doing some really to the point, clear, concise messages regarding your week ahead. Take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else, and time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. I want to thank you guys so much for your ongoing support, your interactions, your comments, your likes. Thank you so much. We are on the road to 400 subs, so yeah, let's get it. Let's do it. But yeah, thank you so much again, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and flip the script if you need to. 8 of Cups. I will acknowledge it, but I'm going to pop it in. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Cancers. Clear, concise messages for our Cancers for the week ahead. What is it that you want them to know regarding their week ahead? What can they expect? 7 of Wands in reverse. A little bit more, please. What can our Cancers expect? Hangman. 3 of Cups. If you were questioning whether somebody's going to change, make it official, take you seriously, no, they're not. Okay? No, they are not. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm so sorry, Cancer. That's probably why we had that 8 of Cups falling out at the start. Some of you have been questioning or trying to find the answers regarding tarot reads on YouTube, or you've had assumptions that, you know, you've just been questioning, shall I stay or shall I go? And this doesn't have to be regarding love. This could also be regarding a new job or a group of friends, okay? Take it how it resonates. But if you're questioning whether a situation is going to change, whether a situation or a person is going to change or do better by you, no, they are not, okay? I'm hearing you're nothing but a number with that Ace of Wands. I'm hearing good time, not a long time with that Ace of Wands. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Pentacles. As you know, as quick as it starts, that's as quick as it's going to go. Why did I just hear that? Some of you are dealing with somebody. Now, this is very specific, so take that lightly if this isn't you. Let's say you have, you know, regular meetups or link-ups with this person at maybe their house or your house, and, you know, you get to it. And, you know, oh, I've got to go. That was nice. Thanks for that. Or that could be happening for the upcoming week. I'm so sorry, Cancer, if that is going to be happening in some sort of way, okay? Now, Cancer, hopefully you're not doing that to somebody else, because that's not nice at all. But like I said, just take that how it resonates regarding, I don't know why I'm feeling that some of you have been, you know, if you've been kind of like questioning or thinking, when is that person going to take me seriously? Do they actually like me? No, they don't, unfortunately, okay? Now, again, if this is work, you know, maybe they've kind of like been kind of blowing smoke down your bum and saying, yeah, don't worry, I've got a good feeling about you getting that promotion at work. You know, there could have been a new job opening or something like that, you know, and then you end up, you know, they end up saying, yeah, no, we really think that, you know, I have a good feeling that you're going to be chosen, blah, 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 go for it. And then you apply and then realise, huh? I didn't get it. You know? Or let's say somebody's been kind of like, again, selling you dreams in a situation. No, you know, I do like you. Stop questioning me. You know, you may have a realization that you don't like me. Now, guys, if you've been questioning whether somebody has someone, like small portion of you, it looks like they may actually have someone already that they're promising a future with, okay? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And like I said, you Virgo could be involved in some sort of way, not all of you, but you could have been questioning, like, or trying to dig for the truth or find clarity, or, you know, Guys, you know what pages are, players, okay? Very, very, very self-explanatory. Can we get a bit more for our Scorpios? Now, Scorpio, flip the script if you need to. If you know that this isn't you in this, you know, in this particular way, you know, maybe somebody's kind of looking at you this way this week, okay? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Now, guys, small portion of you, work may kind of tell you, look, you're not putting your work in, okay? You why did I just hear you smell like alcohol, or I can tell that you went out last night, or you're coming in drunk, or you know, there could be something here where, you know, work may kind of figure out that, you know, something's not quite right about you, and they may pull you up on it, okay? That's for a small portion of you. A little bit more. Page of Cups again. Oh, guys, again, if you were looking for the clarity, but whether somebody is not serious, you were right. You know, they're not serious. Page of Cups again. Got nothing to other, nothing. It's even coming in the energy. Apologies. It's coming in the energy. You know, just saying anything because they know it's something you want to hear as well. You know, nothing to water but a fish. A little bit more. Clear, concise message. Ace of Wands, guys, for many of you, this is something to do with intercourse, somebody you've been dealing with sexually, intimately, etc., etc., okay? Wow, they're telling me to go get checked for some of you, okay? Yeah, they're telling me to go get checked for some of you, please, okay? Especially with it coming out twice, you know? We saw it once, okay, I get it. Saw it twice, something needs to be checked. One more card for our Scorpios. One more card for our Scorpios, please. Yeah. Guys, you've been questioning something. Something is not quite right. And your assumptions are right here. Your assumptions are right. I'm also seeing a thumbs up with that Ace of Wands. You've been questioning, or you've stumbled on, like, I don't know. This could be, some of you are watching tarots back to back to back to back to see if each of those readings come out with the same outcome, so that you can have that answer or clarity. Moon card, like I said, lack of clarity in the situation, but at that same cost, your assumptions are right. Empress, she's never wrong. Not gender specific. Judgment, guys. Whatever you've been assuming, your intuition was on point, okay? Your intuition was on point. One more card of advice. One more card of advice here. One more card of advice. And this doesn't have to be regarding intimacy, but I can't help but, you know, it came out twice. Heavy on the intimacy for some of you. This could be regarding work, relationships, friendships, whatever it is, your assumption was right, okay? 8 of Wands. A lot of wand energy as well, okay? Some of it, yeah, I'm hearing, I can't shake this assumption off, but at that same cost, I really hope my assumptions aren't true, because I really passionately like the job, or I really passionately like this person, you know? Wands talk about passion. Page, another page. If you needed clarity here, Scorpio, 2 pages. You know what we say about pages. Not to be taken seriously, okay? Yeah. Don't be blindsided by this. Your intuition's on point. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I'm not sure what this is regarding. Tell me what in the comments if you don't mind. Or in my emails. I like kind of finding out what, you know, what sort of situations you guys are going through. And obviously advising you on that as well. What is it that you've been assuming? What is it that you've been... your intuition just keeps screaming at you about? Tell me here. I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Like I said, flip the script if you need to. They, you know, this could also be flipped. You know, if you've been wondering how somebody you've been dealing with feels about you, and you know that, you know, what I've just said, all the above, doesn't resonate on your behalf, then somebody feels this way towards you, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Have a lovely rest of your week. We will tap back into your energy when I get the chance to. Feel free to like. That page does not want to go away. Just keeps... Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Take care. Hello, my Leos. How are you guys doing? We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading regarding what you can expect, what the divine wants you to know. These are going to be very to the point, clear, concise messages, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Flip the script if you need to for some of the channeled messages. And thank you so much for your support, guys. We are rising as a as a community on my channel, and I'm so grateful for that. Please continue to interact with me. Let me know what signs you are. Let me know your journeys, your situations and stuff. It really does give me warms my heart, kind of getting those interactions from you. So continue to like the videos. If they resonate, guys, get the channel and the readings out there, and I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get into it, Leo. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Leos for the week ahead, please. Clear, concise messages for our Leos for the week ahead. Okay, Four of Swords. And a little bit more, please, for our Leos. Five of Pentacles. And one more card, please, for our Leos for the week ahead. Five of Swords. Five could be significant in some sort of way. Wow, 4 to the 5. Somebody thinks about something and actually takes action. You know, tensions are rising here on somebody's behalf. This could be you or somebody else. Yeah, I want to say someone's on the way, Leo. Did I say that for you this week or last week? Somebody's on the way. Are you on the way to somebody? Could have been someone you walked away from. I'm hearing, you're always on my mind. Who sings that? Sean Paul. My voice is not there, apologies. Yeah. Oh, Leo. If you've been thinking about someone here and you've been thinking whether to take action, I don't know, are you doing so this week? And if this isn't you, somebody may be kind of coming in, here's a confession of love or an exposure of feelings, you know. Reigniting something. Somebody's reigniting something, okay? I can't stop thinking about you, and I'm feeling led to come in from the cold. Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles there, okay? Somebody wants to claim someone back. Could have been after some sort of like hiccup in the past, okay? Could be a lover, could be a friend, family member. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, look at that. After some sort of break, pause, separation, heartbreak, disappointment. Okay, a little bit more for our Leos here, please. Clear, concise messages for the week ahead. Yeah, reuniting. Somebody really wants to reunite here. A little bit more, please. Yeah, guys, expect some sort of incoming communication, whether it's you towards somebody else or somebody else towards you. Conversations being had, okay? Communications coming in. One more card. Look at that. Six of Wands. Yeah, we're going from the 4 or 5 to the 6. You know? Tensions are rising this week, okay? Somebody was thinking about it. They were planning to how they're gonna come in, and then here they come, like, you know, with good news or something good to say, or wanting a victory in an outcome with somebody, okay? Emperor card. Oh my gosh, Leo. Oh, Leo. Don't make me cry, guys. You know, I'm a hopeless... See, I can't even get my words out. I'm a hopeless romantic, okay? I get so happy about... Now, guys, it doesn't have to be regarding love. This could be two best friends coming back together after a long time of no communication. Or again, I can't, like, literally unsee it. It is regarding love for many of you. You know, Emperor, Empress, okay? Oh, Leo. Yeah, after like no talking or no contact, you know, Moon card. Oh, Ace of Wands, could be a bit of makeup sets too. Oh, Leo, I love it. Oh, Leo, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Oh God, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You know, someone's doing a U-turn, let's get back on track again, etc, etc, etc. Now, guys and girls, sorry, I keep saying guys as a general, you know, that's just in my abbreviations and vocabulary, but you guys, yeah, like this could also, like I said, be a reuniting of a friendship. You know, let's go out, let's celebrate and do something fun together as a way of you know, celebrating our coming together again. Okay, it doesn't have to be regarding love or intimacy, but you know, I'm hearing Lionel Richie. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like a, you know, somebody's gonna. This time we'll take it slow. No pressure to it. No pressure to it, you know. Let's see how it goes this time and give it a try. Where's that Nine of Pentacles? There she is. Yeah, you know. My life's clear now. My life is clear so that we can kind of see where it goes now. I didn't have time for you before, but I do now. You know, this could be a mutual kind of theme or somebody saying this on their behalf, okay? This could be you or them. I love it. Oh. Now, for a very small portion of you, I was going to say, now this is for a very, very small portion of you, you guys could have like, you live in the same area, mutual associates or mutual friends, okay? To where, you know, somebody's friends also kind of put this together with them, you know? Or help them write the paragraph to send to somebody, which is so sweet, if this is regarding love. Now, for some of you, let's say if it's two best friends coming together, like I said, you guys have mutual friends and the friends have been trying to get you guys back together again, and it works. Okay, what's the advice for Leo here, please? What's the advice here for Leo? What's the advice here regarding this for the, yeah, Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. Yeah, you know, the talk is actually going to go deeper as well, okay? Can we just clarify that Five of Wands, please? Clarify that Five of Wands. Yeah, the talk is going to go so much deeper than just, let's be friends again, I miss you. It's actually going to go deeper. Let's, you know, I want to talk about where we went wrong and how we can prevent it from happening again, you know? Which is beautiful. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles. You guys really like each other. Like, for some of you, you've been on like a bit of a 10-year cycle or some sort of cycle, not 10 years specifically, but a long amount of time where it's been on, off, on, off, on, off. How can we make it work? Let's come to a mutual understanding and common ground so that we don't have to end up fighting in the future again. Look at that. Oh, Leo, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Not all of you. Now, Leo, if you've been thinking to reach out to somebody here, but you didn't know whether they were going to take you back, okay? They've been waiting for that. Why do I feel like crying, Leo? Sorry. They've been waiting for you too, okay? They've been waiting for you too. Okay? 2 10s, you know? That's one, you know, that's your 10 and that's the other person's 10. They both, like, you both feel mutual, like, you know, and this really does have that, you know, if you both actually sort out the differences and come to common ground, look at the potential it has for the ongoing years or future. 2 10, that's a big deal, you know? That's a huge deal. Like, this is like till death. Now I'm hearing Jay-Z and Beyonce. All I need in this life is me and my girlfriend. Oh, can we just get one more card for closing for our Leos? Leo, honestly, if you've been thinking to reach out and you didn't know whether they're going to take you back, okay? They've been waiting for that reunion too. They've been waiting for that reunion too. So definitely go for it. Look. Two of Cups. And if your worry was whether, you know, they had somebody else, or if there's going to be like you know, no. You know, if you came in, they'd be ready to cut off the third parties or the external influences or factors that played a huge part in you lot not talking. 3 to the 2. It's me and you now. I've been waiting. Sorry, I've got a bit of a blocked nose. But yeah, this is a beautiful reading. Can we just get one card of advice for closing for our Leo? Clear, concise messages. Tower. Wow. Okay. I always clarify towers. A little bit more for that tower. Look at that. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. Guys, the makeup sets is going to be... Sorry if that was very vulgar, but... But yeah, this is a sure thing. I'm hearing sure thing by Miguel. You can trust this, okay? 7 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. You can trust this. You know, if you've been thinking, oh my gosh, is she going to take me back? Is he going to take me back? How are they going to react? They, you know, it's mutual. The feeling's mutual. 2 10s and now 2 aces, okay? I can't make this up. I just want to say here as well, they're telling me that this person their life has been hell without you. Their life has been hell without you, okay? It's been hell. It's been hell. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Clarify that tower a little bit more, just to go a little bit deeper. Oh my goodness, ain't that the truth? Yeah, this is a sure thing. This reading is precisely how it is, okay? This got 3 aces, by the way, that showed up in your reading. So like I said, the divine definitely wants this to come together too, because aces talk about, you know, the universe, the spiritual side of it. You know, it's divine, it's fate. You two are literally meant to be, but for some reason down the road, you know, this was a kind of lesson. Okay, we'll just get one more card. Yeah, look at them waiting. Look at them waiting for you, okay? Bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, another true pair situation there, look. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, just behind that 6 of Pentacles, you know? Now, a huge factor that they're telling me here is... yeah, the factor that needs to kind of be cut out is regarding somebody sharing energies with other people. And that's the factor that really needs to kind of be talked about or sorted out, okay? But yeah. Or the, you know, there needs to be a common ground regarding love languages, okay? Somebody needs to understand that time doesn't cost anything. It costs nothing for you to you know, I don't know, somebody could have been like torn between work and this person, or, you know, a different factor and this person, you know, whatever that factor is, you know, it needs to kind of like, yeah, there needs to be balance, and that's something that kind of like really played a factor in this that needs to be sorted out. But that's what I've got for you, Leo. This is a beautiful reading, okay? Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, it could be regarding love, work, family members, friends, but I did get the kind of, you know, whole true pair situation thing. So again, specifically speaking, best friend, lover, etc. But yeah, guys, this was beautiful. Nearly had a little tear come to my eye too. But yeah, feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I really do wish you all the best this week, Leo, okay? Take care. Hello, Virgos. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading. These are going to be very clear, concise messages and straight to the point, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Honestly, continue the support and positivity on the channel. Let's continue to grow, okay? But let's get straight into it, Virgo. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Virgos, for Virgo's week ahead. What is going to be happening? What can they expect for their week ahead, please? Clear, concise messages for our Virgos. What's going to be happening for Virgo's week ahead? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, please, for our Virgos. What's going to be happening for Virgo's week ahead, please? Clear, concise messages. Knight of Pentacles. And a little bit more, please. Six of Pentacles. Right, side message here, okay? If you've been waiting on some money, it is definitely coming. It's being granted to you. Money's coming in. If you've been literally waiting for something to come in, it's coming in this week for sure. Knight of Wands, okay? Yeah, if life's been a bit like whiz, you've been waiting, you know, it's going to pick up regarding whatever you've been waiting on. It doesn't have to be regarding money, but I am getting it's that for many of you. That's just a side message there, okay? Nine of Wands. There may be a tiny little clash, okay? And what I mean by clash is a bit of a back and forth between either a friend or a lover or somebody you've been dealing with, okay? And it's got something to do with I want more time with you, or I don't like that you're out all the time, okay? Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, public recognition, going out, etc, etc. And Five of Pentacles. You know, there may be a bit of a hiccup. I do say a bit of a hiccup, but tower moments are quite a big deal. It's something to do with someone's jealousy or envy, okay? Because obviously, you know, they want to spend time with you or you want to spend time with them. And, you know, that's all I'm asking for, you know? I want to see more of you. I want to spend time with you, but you just want to go out all the time, I'm hearing, okay? Or you're always at work. Take it how it resonates. Could be a friend. But for many of you, it could be regarding someone you're intimate with too, okay? Especially with that Knight of Wands. Can we get a bit more on this, please? A little bit more. Okay, we got the Devil card. Two of Pentacles. And one more card, please. One more card for our Virgos for this upcoming week. Another Knight. Another Knight. I don't like sharing, I'm hearing. Ooh, and that rhyme too, channeled message. I don't like sharing. Yeah, guys, girls and guys, okay? Yeah. The feelings are just growing here to the point where somebody may even say, look, I've been dealing with you for a while. You know, we've been... And... you know, I think it's time to kind of lay down some expectations or boundaries. And this is what I don't like. You know, kind of like, you know, weighing out and laying out the pros and cons of how, you know, somebody really likes you or you really like them to the point where, you know, right, we were having fun and we were seeing it how it goes, but look, I really do like you now, and you know, I just want to get my point across to the things that I don't like you doing, such as going out or you know, whatever it is, there's a factor here and like I said, it may kind of turn into a bit of, you know, a bit of a back and forth. Bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Wow, they just told me here that this person is only saying this because they're seeing something happen, play out again that happened in the past with their past person before you, or this is you. For instance, let's say I was dealing with you, Virgo, and you know, in my past situation before you, my person was going out all the time, and you know, my past person, it came out that he was actually cheating, okay? And because somebody can see that trend happening again to where somebody's going out all the time or something like that, they just want to make it very clear. Let me make it very clear to you. Look, this is what happened in my past situation and I don't want that to happen here. So let me just lay down, you know, but they're doing it because, again, it's not only is it because they're scared of things kind of like going left, just how it did for their past situation, but it's because they really like you too, Virgo. Lovers, Devil card, you know. This is obsession and possessiveness at its finest, okay? It's nothing to be worried about, you know, on your behalf. Or again, let's say this is you towards them, but someone's just laying it down. Let me make it very clear to you, okay? If we're going to make this work, there's some boundaries and standards that I need you to you know, I didn't like how you didn't answer my text last week, or I didn't like how you went out with your friends when you said you were going to stay home with me last week, something like that, okay? And it's something to do with, again, there's a factor that they don't like about this dynamic that they just want to cut out, okay? And like I said, they're doing it because of love, they are, or passion towards you, or this could be you, okay? So you know, please don't take it to heart here. But it's something to do with, again, the fact that, you know, they really don't want it to go left like their past situation, or this is you, okay? Could we just get a little bit more here for our Virgos regarding, yeah, look at that, justice. Somebody's laying out the table, like, you know, laying out the standards and boundaries of what they expect of this situation with you. Now, it's going to be very, if you guys are dealing with somebody quite fresh and new, it's going to be like, wait, hold up. It's been 2 weeks, it's been 3 weeks. It may seem like that. Or again, if this is you towards them, they may be like, hold up, Virgo, it's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks, just, you know, and that's where the clash is a little bit. A little bit more, please. But if this is somebody that, again, you've known for a while, or you've been talking to her for a while, or they resurface, again, there's just a laying down of standards here, so that how can we kind of come to common ground, so that we can both be happy. A little bit more. And guys, it doesn't have to be regarding intimacy and love. This could be a friend resurfacing that you may have not been speaking to, or they've clocked that something's off, or you've clocked that something's off, okay? Queen of Cups. One more card. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's teaching somebody how to love. Lil Wayne, how to love. You had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Da, 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 da. Yeah, somebody's teaching somebody how to love. I love that song by Lil Wayne. That could be significant. Beautiful song. But yeah, it's not gender specific here, but look at the hierarchy kind of systematic. If we go off the hierarchy systematic theme for tarot, you know, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. You know, there is a bit of a, like, somebody's kind of like either older or they have more experience, and they're just laying down the ground rules to this knight on how to love, literally, or how they want things to go, or how I would like you to treat me, kind of thing, okay? Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords, yeah. Yeah. And like I said, whoever is having this conversation or initiating this situation this week, it may seem like, you know, the clash is basically somebody thinks, hold on, like, whoa, it's been, you know, we're only seeing where this goes. It may kind of come across like, you know, depending on how somebody receives, it's going to be different for all, okay? If somebody had that talk with me personally, I'd be like, oh, that is so sweet. No, of course, I'll do what you say. Yeah, now that you said you like me, or now that you said you want this to kind of like be a bit more serious, or you're laying down the ground rules, yeah, of course, I love that, because that means you really do want to see where this goes. But for some Virgos, some of you Virgos don't like control. So take that how it resonates, okay? And that is where the hiccup may be a little bit. Can we just can we get one more card of advice here? Ten of Pentacles. Now, guys, please follow these like ground rules or standards that somebody's laying down, because this situation has potential to just go on for years, or have kids together, or move in together. You know, the potential here is beautiful, okay? And you know, if you have ever questioned whether somebody was serious about you, it's here in plain sight. Ten of Pentacles, okay? Now, if you are planning to lay the ground rules towards somebody here this week, you know, they do eventually receive it well, okay? They do. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Oh, this is a win-win situation for you, Virgo. Okay, let me tell you what's happening with that Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. As soon as I looked at the Eight of Cups, and my hand is literally positioned here, I looked straight up and saw that Knight of Wands. Okay, somebody does kind of like grow up or apply or comply with somebody. Okay, look, Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Okay, it's literally leaving boyhood or again, you know, I'm hearing kidulthood to adulthood. You know, so this is actually a transition within somebody's individual personal life too. I'm actually going to try hard with Virgo, even though I'm usually a player or promiscuous. You know, I think it's time to, like, you know, hang up that player coat, or I'm out the game, guys. Yeah, you know. So yeah, and the reason why I said it's a win-win for you, Virgo, if we look further down the deck here, Ace of Pentacles, there's you, and Ace of Cups, you know? Yeah. So one more card for advice. Moon. Judgment. Empress behind that, you know. And I'm hearing here like somebody say to the girlfriends or guy friends, look guys, I've got to slow down on the amount of times I'm meeting up with you, or, you know, I'm not going out anymore, you know, my wife doesn't like it, my girlfriend doesn't like it. Not gender specific, or, you know, happy life, happy wife. I'm hearing, you know, it's not gender specific at all, but yeah, that's what I've got for you. That's what I've got for you, Virgo. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm going to leave it here. This was a very specific yet really kind of like lovely reading. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Something like that is happening within either a love situation, family member or friend. You know, there's a talk here, and it does seem, you know, that it's just like a laying down of the standards of a situation. You know, what is it that you like? What is it that you don't like about our situation? Let me change it. What is it that, you know, let me tell you what I do. You know, there's a let's come to common ground kind of vibes. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for tapping in, and I wish you well with this situation here. Okay, it's got very good potential, more than very good potential to flourish. So, you know, if you've questioned whether it's something you should stay in, yes, you should. If, you know, that's if both kind of parties do what needs to be done towards making it better, or working towards that long-term situation. Okay, so yeah, take care, Virgo, and I wish you very well. Yeah. Hello, my Libras, how are you guys? We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading for what you can expect this upcoming week, or the week ahead, shall I say. So yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from us. And when you click onto the video, I want to thank you guys so much for just supporting the channel. We are growing as a community, which I love to see. Continue to interact. Let me know your sign, your situation. Email me. Yeah, let's get to it, Libra. Flip the script if you need to for any other channeled messages. Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels, Divine, clear concise messages for our Libra for the week ahead. What can they expect? What can our Libras expect for the week ahead, please? Clear concise messages. Five of Pentacles, okay. And a little bit more, please. Strength card. One more card for our Libras for the week ahead, please. One more card for our Libras. Nine of Cups, apologies. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Let's clarify this a little bit more, please, for our Libras. Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now we've got the Queen of Cups. It's not gender specific, but for some of you, I'm getting, okay, take it how it resonates, and hear me out for all the channeled messages that fly out, because I do get a few couple different channeled messages. But there could be someone resurfacing that you walked away from, or they walked away from you. But I'm getting that you've actually met someone new, or you have a new life now to where you don't need that person that's resurfacing from the past. This could be a lover or a friend or family member, okay? Like I said, some of you have met someone that you really think's compatible with you, and this is a new person that you really want to try with, or you know, it's a or maybe you're in a new space or life right now to where you just don't need this past person that's resurfacing, okay? You're very content at this time with how things are going with either someone or just life in general, but somebody just really felt led or drawn to reach out this week, and that's somebody from the past. King of Swords, yeah, a bit of rejection this week on your behalf for many of you. Now flip the script if you need to, Libra. If you are planning to move towards somebody that you feel drawn to, kind of reach out to from the past, after being left out in the cold, you may be faced with a bit of rejection due to the fact that someone has someone already, or they're in a bit of a new life dynamic to where they don't really feel that this needs resurfacing. Okay, flip the script if you need to. It could be you or them. Judgment card. Yeah, rejection vibes for sure. Not sure whose behalf this is going to be on, okay? Whether it's you or them, it's going to be different for all. Like, if you know you don't have any need or urge to reach out to a past person, then this is definitely somebody trying to resurface back to you, okay? And you may have to kind of politely, or not politely, reject, okay? Can we get a little bit more for our Libras for the upcoming week? Eight of Pentacles, head down, okay? Head down, focused. I don't need you. Don't think about you, you know, whether you're politely saying this or, you know, Three of Cups. One more card. Yeah, heavy on the rejection vibes, okay? Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. I'm in a whole new life now. That Libra that you knew that would always take you back, or that would always, you know, have those flings with you. I'm not that person anymore. Okay, something is resurfacing back here. Okay, and you may question, like I said, the universe, like, why are you bringing this person back when they're not substantial to me in any sort of way? You know, I've got my head down, I'm working, I've got my new girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is that you know, I'm just getting fresh. You've kind of transformed as like a breath of fresh air on your behalf, to the point where this person that resurfaces, you may question, like, universe, divine, why are you bringing this person back? Like, why do you put me in a position to reject them? Because somebody does want to reunite here with the Three of Cups. And the reason being is because somebody needs closure here, you know? I was just saying to someone, I can't remember, it could have been you actually. It could have been you for the reading this week, previously. But yeah, the universe will never let a situation, you know, just be up in the air. You know, there's some sort of clarity that somebody needs here, okay? And I feel like that's that past person that wants to resurface, whether it's a friend, lover, ex-lover, apologies, family member, you know. This person could have been really, really struggling, you know, because of, you know, Libra, it's really hard to deal with lack of closure. I'm not standing up for this person that wants to resurface, but I'm just saying, you know, and that is the reason why the universe kind of needs to give this person closure, so that they can find the strength to, okay, I've seen it for my own eyes. Libra's moved on. I can now put it to rest, okay? Just for their clarity and their well-being, okay? So, yeah, if you question why you here again, it's because of that. The universe needs this person to put this at rest for themselves, okay? Yeah, they've been internally, like, battling in their mind. I need to know why Libra didn't want me, or I need to know if there's still a chance. You know, they've been battling in their mind. And because the universe wants to put them at ease, that's why this is resurfacing. And, you know, like I said, you may reject, but closure needed to happen, okay? Yeah, Ace of Swords. They needed to see it for themselves or hear it for themselves, and that's why they're resurfacing, okay? Now again, flip the script if you need to. Like I said, if you've been urging and questioning whether you should reach out to somebody because you just can't stop thinking about them, you will be faced with rejection, okay? This person's in a whole new kind of space right now. They don't really need you, or they don't really feel like they need to kind of relight this, okay? But if you've not been feeling the urge at all in any sort of way to reach out, and you've been getting on with life's just content right now, you know, something's resurfacing here where you may need to reject somebody or send them on their way, okay? One more card of advice for Libra. Yeah, Six of Cups. Don't give them a hard time here, okay? Make it nice and classy and polite and you know, yeah, in the politest way possible, okay? There's something about, let them off gently here, because there's something about, with this Fool card, it's like they could be a bit off their head in their own special way. And what I mean by that is that, they take rejection really, really, like loose cannon vibes, okay? Loose cannon. They don't take rejection good. So as politely as you can. Hierophant talks about doing the morally right thing. Six of Cups, very self-explanatory, in the politest way possible. You know, they are advising to do so if you can. Yeah, I can't shake this whole new person off. Okay, for many of you, you have a new person in your life. You've got the Emperor, and we saw the Empress, true clear situation. Or again, you're just right where you need to be in life, okay? You're in the right job. You're in a job that's you're content with, or you're with a person that you're content with. Just contentment, okay? I can't shake that off. So take that how it resonates, whether this is an ex-lover, friend, family member. That Hierophant just bounced out. Please be nice to this person when you let them down, or you know, there's something about it here where they need to be let down in the most politest way that you can. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for tapping in. I wish you all the best. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Take care. Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading, okay, for what you can expect for the week ahead. Thank you so much for your support and your interaction, guys. Continue to let me know what sign you are. Let me know your situations, etc. I love the interaction. It warms my heart, honestly. And continue to like if you can. It costs nothing, guys, honestly. It really does help the channel and the readings to get out there, okay? So let's continue to grow in positivity on the channel and as a community, okay? It really does motivate me too as well. So yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Click the script if you need to for any of the channel messages, Scorpio. Lovely. Scorpio, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Scorpios, please. Clear, concise messages for our Scorpios. What can they expect this upcoming week? Page of Pentacles. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Six of Cups. And one more card. Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. It's very, very clear what's happening this week. Okay, somebody wants to sort or resolve a situation, whether this is you or somebody else, okay? It's funny because just before your reading, and no word of a lie, I'm not quite talking to a particular friend of mine. She is a best friend, but you know, I'm not happy with something she did. So she kind of called me right before your reading, actually, and I didn't answer. But even with that motorbike that we heard just now, somebody's coming in for sure to make amends, say sorry. You know, I actually looked at her text message and it said, "Are we still talking? Are we still friends?" You know, and that kind of does tie in what I'm seeing here, you know. Six of Cups, Five of Wands. Now, it doesn't have to be regarding friendship. It could be regarding a family member or a lover as well, or a work situation. But yeah, Hierophant talks about doing the morally right thing towards somebody, or saying the morally right thing, you know, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, here they come, okay? Taking that leap of faith. Now, this could be you, Scorpio, too. Flip the script if you need to. Can we get a little bit more here, please? Two of Pentacles. yeah, I just heard I better put my big boy pants on. Okay, it could have been like a situation where, you know, like I said, there was a break, pause, or separation after some sort of, oh, said court. Take that how it resonates. Somebody's name could be Courtney. Something to do with court. Not all of you. Take that very lightly if it's not. But yeah, some sort of break, pause, or separation or conflict, okay? You know, I just heard that right. I need to put my big boy pants on. This does talk about composing a message. 10 of Pentacles. And one more card. One more card. Clear, concise messages. One more card. And the 3 of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Wow, someone's just been kind of like praying to the gods or praying to God. Somebody could be religious, I'm getting, in some sort of way. I don't know. I just literally saw 4 of Swords and Temperance. I don't know. That's going to be for someone, okay? Not all of you. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. Didn't mean to say Virgo. I did not mean to say Virgo. Take that how it resonates. But now that I have said Virgo, I was actually literally pondering on the situation with my friend that called before your reading, and it's really tying in. So I want to give a bit of a backstory now. They are telling me to do so. So some of you could be dealing with a situation where somebody took other people's word over yours. You know, that could have been a background story to it, or because I am a Virgo and obviously they're telling me to tell my situation. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, not all of you, but I'm feeling led to kind of give you a bit of insight what I am seeing here, because it does tie in actually, which is really weird. You know, people could have been involved in some sort of way, okay, external factors, because that is definitely what happened to me also. But yeah, you know, somebody's feeling really bad and like praying, metaphorically speaking, or literally. I pray that they take me back. I pray that, you know, they forgive me, etc., etc. 4 of Swords, Temperance, and the 4 of Cups. I was actually going to say some of you dealing with Sag. But yeah, take that how it resonates. Now, Scorpio, this could be you towards them or them towards you. Okay. Wow. Small portion of you, somebody could have been gossiping or talking about your relationship or your family situation or your personal situation, okay, or your struggles or trials and tribulations in your personal life, okay. That's not for all of you. Don't know why I just got that. A little bit more for our Scorpios. Wow. It's funny how I'm saying Virgo. Virgo card popped out. Some of you, definitely some of you, okay? Take that lightly if you're not dealing with a Virgo. But I'm also getting with that Hermit card. Someone had to just go into solitude and say, look, I just don't want to deal with that person right now. You know, whether it picks up again or not, I just don't care. For my own peace and well-being, I'm just going to stay put, stay quiet, and just go a bit ghost a little bit. That could have been you or them. Now we have the Sun card in reverse. One more card. One more card, please. Clear, concise messages. 10 of Wands. 2 10s. 10 could be significant in some sort of way. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing I just don't need this right now. I don't need this right now. Somebody could have said that, whether it's you or somebody else, okay? Ooh. Yeah, it's funny how I just kind of, you know, I'm hearing like before I pop off, before I go mad, I'm just going to go into solitude and, you know, because things in my life right now are already going a bit left before this situation and you're adding to it. Whoever you felt that way towards, that's the person that's coming towards you this week, okay? Or again, if you did, you know, if you were in the wrong in a situation and you feel drawn to reach out to somebody this week, flip the script like I said, you know. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, small message, small message here. You know, one of the factors here was that somebody was just spilling too much tea, okay, or gossiping or trying, you know, spilling someone's tea. You know better than to do that, you know? Queen of Swords, not gender specific. If I tell you something, you be quiet about it. I did it because I trust you, you know? I don't know. That's going to be for someone, okay? Now, if that's not the case, okay, it's just a situation where you had to tell somebody off in the past. That's the person that's coming, like, resurfacing up again. And like I said, it could be a family member, friend situation, or I am getting a bit of love in some sort of way too as well, okay? So take it how it resonates. Okay, what's the advice? What's the advice here for our Scorpios? King of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Death card. Wow. It's crazy. Scorpio, did somebody play a part in breaking you guys apart? Because that's also something that happened with the friend that gave me a call before your reading. It's not gender specific here, but look, King of Pentacles in reverse, Death card, and the King of Cups. A little bit more for that advice, please, for our Scorpios. What's the advice here? A little bit more for the advice. Devil. Why did I just hear they're not even your real friends? Like, let's say your partner is easily swayed away or tempted or persuaded by a particular friend that he or she has. And I'm hearing you say, or you said, they're not even your real friends, or you don't really even, you know? Page of Swords. You need to cut them out. That he or she is the issue here, is what I'm hearing. Ten of Cups. Crazy how we've got like 3 10s that came out in your reading as well. It's like, you know... Clarify that Ten of Cups. Clarify that Ten of Cups. Yeah. The factor here is that somebody likes to see when we argue or break up, or likes to, you know, it's like, I don't know, or, you know, there's a factor or a person here that stirs the pot, or, you know, or you know, she or he's the one that manipulates you to do stupid things, I'm hearing. Or she's the one, or he's the one, she or he's the one, it's not gender specific, that, you know, he plays a big part in why we don't work. 7 of Pentacles to the High Priestess. Okay. Could we just get one more card of advice here for Scorpio, please? Six of Swords. 2 of Cups. They just told me, they say time heals. They say time heals. Don't go build a life without me. You're still mine still. I just need space. Maybe you need more time, Scorpio. Maybe you might even say this, or somebody might say this towards you. Okay, with that 6 of Swords. Yeah, we'll pick back up when kind of things calm down. Okay, 2 of Cups. Yeah. Like I said, could be a lover, friend, family member. Take it how it resonates. But whether you or them or resurfacing, you know, whoever's doing the initiating here really wants to make it right. But then the other person, you know, I'm still kind of affected by it. I'm still not ready to talk, or I'm still not ready to pick up things, you know. I'm already going through a lot, and you're adding to it. So let me just sort out what's going off at home or in my personal life right now, and, you know, maybe we can, like, get back to it again, okay? Something like that, okay? I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tapping in. I'm not sure what side you're on, but I'm sure you can place it where you see fit. And, yeah, continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading. Very clear, concise messages and to the point as well. Take it how it resonates and leave the rest to somebody else. Flip the script if you need to for any other channeled messages. And thank you so much for your ongoing support, Sag. Okay, you know, we are growing as a community on this channel, and you know, I have you guys to thank for that. So thank you so much. Even when the readings have been coming out a bit crazy for you guys, especially Sag, I'm talking to you, you know, somehow some of you have stuck by it. You know, I can't and I will never try and manipulate a reading to make it sound how you know, sound better or change it in any sort of way. And I've been really struggling with you guys' reading for the past couple of weeks actually, and I'm not sure why. I don't know whether you guys are tied to somebody that is bringing in the energy like this, but you know, I've always been very hopeful or hoping that something better comes along for you regarding readings, Sag. And you know, I just refuse to either change or tell you what you want to hear here. So, you know, we'll see what the divine has for you for the week ahead. But yeah, I just thought I'd say that. I don't know if I'm feeling that, or is that, let me know in the comments, okay? But yeah, I can only go off with, you know, what they tell me here. So, but let's keep going. Let's see the week ahead. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages, please, for our Sagittariuses. Clear, concise messages for our Sagittarius. Sorry, I was just thinking then. I was going to say something and then it just dropped on the floor. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. A little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages for our Sagittariuses. Ace of Cups, okay. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, some of you guys may be actually listening to me if you stuck around with me for a while. It's crazy. Now, if this isn't you, it's somebody else here. Bottom of the deck, Magician. Magician, Three of Cups, Moon, Lovers, Eight of Swords, Strength. Wow. Yeah, reason why I said that just then is because we got the Five of Swords in reverse. No longer pining on somebody or a situation. Letting go. Not pining for a result or an outcome anymore. This could be you or them. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. Some of you have metaphorically or literally they're giving me like New Year's resolutions. You're sticking to them now. It's a bit late, but you know, you're like yeah, I'm hearing there's no change if there's no change. Some of you have just like had this massive realization, like, oh my gosh, I need to change. I need to declutter. You know, it's not gonna, the situation's not gonna change unless I do something about it. And that's why I'm going to let go, or that's why I'm not going to no longer pine for somebody or something to work out. Okay, I'm letting go now. That's either you or somebody else here. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you are putting your trust in the divine. Okay, you know, and that's beautiful. Well done if that is you. If this isn't you, this is somebody else in the energy. Yeah, letting go of side girls or side guys for some of you, or this is somebody in the energy, okay? Magician, Three of Cups, Moon card, going Ghost. A little bit more, please. Wow. Now, if that's not, you know, hopefully you stuck by me to hear the other messages that come out, because I know some people click off as soon as they hear something they don't want to hear. But another message that I'm getting is that letting go of, you know, with that Three of Cups, that Three of Cups could mean anything regarding external influences or people. A little bit more for Sagittarius for the upcoming week. Ace of Swords. Wow. Some of you are putting your trust in the universe, or just having a whole clean new slate. 2 aces and the Wheel of Fortune. Huge major arcanas coming out. Now, if this isn't you, this is somebody else here, okay? Four of Pentacles. One more card for our Sagittariuses. And the King of Swords in reverse. 4 of Cups, yeah. 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 Sorry, I keep saying yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Why are they giving me that song? Burna Boy. Did I cover my face, calling me La Pacha? Yeah, it's like, there's a new step in your walk this week, Sag. Are you guys taking my advice? Because I feel like for the past few weeks I've been telling you off. Are you taking on my advice, or other readers, or you've had this massive wake-up call to change? You know, there's like a massive realization that I need to get back on track with my goals. Now, guys, for a very small portion of you, for some of you, have been waiting and watching your emails regarding a job or an opportunity that you went for. The moment that you stop waiting, it comes in, and one day you're just like, you know, it's like, here's this certification, or you've been approved, or, you know, I'm also hearing that Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, but massive clean new slate, like with that Burna Boy song, yeah. It's just so positive. It's like there's a new like step in your walk. You know, I'm no longer fighting for anybody waiting for anybody. I'm no longer fighting or waiting for anybody. This is all about me now. Okay, this could be you or somebody else. Okay, take it how it resonates. I just feel like this is you, Sag. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups. Yeah. Guys, you were waiting or keeping people waiting on you. And with that Moon card that we saw, you're either going ghost or putting you're just kind of like, what is it here? 4 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. You know, there's a new stride in your walk. Or you're getting your ish together, your life in order, which is beautiful. Beautiful energy. Like I said, if you've been waiting on a job opportunity or something, you know, it's being handed to you. The universe is giving you this week. You know, the moment you stop kind of pining on it or waiting on it, you know, we choose you. You got the job. You got the role. Take it how it resonates. A little bit more for our Sagittariuses for the week ahead. Moon card in the reverse now. You see what happens when you no longer pine or wait and put your trust in the universe? It was in the upright when we saw it. Now it's in the reverse. You know? Something you've been waiting for is coming, especially with that channeled message, the motorbike out there, it's coming. Or the answers are coming, or 10 of Wands, putting the burdens down. One more card. 2 sixes. 6 could be significant. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. What's this 6 about? There's a card behind that as well. Hangman. 6 of Pentacles, Hangman, and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, guys, you're being given a... Oh, I nearly said gift. Could be getting gifted somehow. But yeah, you're being presented with an opportunity at, you know, if this is a job role or an opportunity, you know, and there were other candidates that they had to look at and you were waiting for an answer. You know, whatever it is you're waiting on, it's being granted to you, okay? You got the job. We want you. If you've applied for anything or appealed for anything, it is coming this week. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Swords. It's something about you waiting. You were waiting and pining on it. But now you're kind of saying, right, I can't just sit here and do nothing and just wait. In the meantime, I'm just going to sort my life around, you know, change my life around, sort my life out, you know, just a whole new breath of fresh air. Okay, some of you have been literally getting told off by me in the Sagittarius readings, and you've let someone or something go, or you will be this week. Look at that. Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are definitely getting accepted for a new job, or there's some sort of something being granted to you. Okay, could we get a little bit more for our Sagittariuses, please? Yeah, look at that. Double confirmation on something being granted or given to you, okay? You got the job, you got the role, you got the promotion, we're giving you the loan, we're giving you... there's a load of pentacle energy coming up as well, so it could be regarding money, but just something that you're waiting for, and you said right, I'm not waiting anymore, I'm not even going to check my emails. Or again, for some of you, because you let go, this is more for some of you, this is on a deeper level, because you let go of a certain person or situation, okay, with that Five of Swords, okay, there's something coming in here with that Two of Cups, okay. There's something coming in here, especially with that Six. So you're being gifted or handed something here. Okay, one more card. Death. What is it that you ended, or you decided you're no longer going to wait? Or did you let go of someone and just said, you know what, I'm going to start afresh? Or you will be starting afresh. High Priestess. New contract, like I said, new job for some of you. Or a new relationship on the horizon. Or a new start in a relationship, whether it's a past or new person. It's going to be different for all. This is a bit all over the place, but at the same time, it's positive. Tell me what it is that you guys have let go of or you've been waiting on, because that is what it, you know, I feel like you have a kind of feeling to what this is, especially with that High Priestess, you know. We talked about intuition as well, so some of you will know exactly what this is. Knight of Wands. Six of Wands. Life's just on the up and up for some reason. One more card. Tower. And it's all because you let go. What is it that you let go of or started afresh in? You're getting victory. Or chosen. You're either getting chosen or getting victory. Either way, it's a happy outcome for you. Clarify that Tower, please. Four of Swords. Because you went into solitude or you did some thinking. One more card. Yeah. I'm no longer going to indulge in a certain conflicting situation, or I'm no longer going to be part of a dramatic situation, or indulge in negative energy. Yeah, you did something, like you literally G-checked yourself, or like, you know, had a massive realization. Yeah, I'm hearing like, look at my life, what the hell? You know, after this realization, you cut away some sort of bad habits or bad people or external factors that you know weren't good for you. And you found the motivation to stand up and start again, or reset, or you will be this week. Just getting your life in order, okay? Wow. Okay, one more card for closing. King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Cups. It's heavy on the starting afresh. I'm a new person now. Sorry, Sag. I really want to know what's going on here, because I'm really happy for you. I am. Look at that. Beautiful. Star card. The universe has got your back, and I know it sounds very cliche, and you know, it's just like, oh yeah, great. You know, that's a big deal. The universe has literally watched you let go of someone or something, and like you're starting afresh. you either got the help you need, and I'm hearing the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. Wow. Clarify that star card. I don't want to give off too much because obviously I still want there to be some sort of element of surprise when this comes in for you, Sag, but it may be different for all, you know? Okay, Page of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. You could have been influenced at the, you could have been influenced by a group of people or individuals or, people that you look up to, and you say, oh, I want to be like her, or I want to be like him, and you took that and said, you may have researched into how can I reach that degree, or how can I get that job role, and you end up going for something that you've always wanted to do, and you're just walking away from a particular environment or group of people or people that you're dealing with, or a relationship, take it how it resonates, and you're actually just sorting your life out. And because you're doing that, you stumble upon either something you never thought you'd be able to do. I'm getting a call now. Something's definitely coming in, okay? Especially with that star card. I'm going to end it here with that element of surprise. But well done, Sag. I can't really touch base for what this is. I do apologise. I really did try to dig deep as well because I really want to know. Tell me what it is that you let go of, or that you have been waiting on, okay? Let me know, please. I'm very intrigued here, okay? They don't want to pinpoint it for me, but it's going to be different for all, okay? Massive change to what we were talking about with your readings for the past couple of weeks. I feel like you've been listening to me. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, Sag, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much. Take care, and I wish you all the very best, okay? Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your reading for the week ahead. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. These are going to be very quick, clear, concise messages, straight to the point, okay? But yeah, thank you so much for your support. Please continue to like, especially if it resonates, okay? It does not cost a thing. I'd be so grateful. But let's get into it, Capricorn, okay? Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages, please, for the week ahead. For our Capricorns, what can they expect? What can they expect, please? Clear, concise messages for our Capricorns. What can they expect for the week ahead? What can our Capricorns expect for the week ahead? Five of Pentacles. And a little bit more, please. Temperance. And the Ace of Wands, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. If you were waiting for something, or you felt left out in the cold, there was no clarity in whatever situation this is for you, or you've been waiting on an answer, it's coming, okay? That answer is coming, or the solution is coming, or the clarity is coming, okay? If you've been waiting for somebody to, I don't know, make things right, or you decided to hold back on someone until they make a decision or come towards you, that's also coming, I'm seeing, for some of you, okay? Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, full card, Lovers, wow, okay. Yeah, Four of Cups, okay. A little bit more, please, a little bit more. Now, flip the script if you need to. For some of you, you may have somebody that's waiting on you to make a decision or come towards them, okay? Knight of Wands. Ten of Swords. Oh, it's literally got it. Apologies. And the Hierophant, sorry. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Swords, yeah. If you were left out in the cold, Capricorn, or things were put on a halt, okay, and you had no clarity, no nothing. Like, it's just so like, what happened, you know? And you didn't have all the answers, or you didn't have clarity. Something comes in here and reveals itself or unveils itself, okay? Yeah, the truth is revealed, Page of Swords, or evidence is presented, okay? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay. What is this? A little bit more here for our Capricorns for the week ahead. King of Swords. King of Wands. One more card. And the Strength. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hangman. Why are we seeing so many kings or individuals here? Yeah, you could have been waiting for some sort of truth to be revealed. Okay. Or clarity to come in. Three of Swords. A little bit more, please. It's funny because I saw loads of like individuals at the bottom of the deck. Hermit in reverse. Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Your assumptions about somebody was correct if you thought that there was something off, or they had somebody else, or they were being a bit weird, okay, in some sort of way. I can't really pinpoint what that off energy is, okay? And I feel like it's something that it's not what you want to hear, okay? It's not what you want to hear, but you got the clarity you needed, okay? And that's going to be revealed or presented to you, okay? You know, a little bit more here for our Capricorns. Four of Wands. It's like you can now move on with your life. You can move on with your life when this gets presented. You could have been dealing with somebody that it was just like a fling or something, but you were really hoping that it could have gone forward or pushed forward for official, for more official. But you know, there is a third kind of party or some sort of disappointment in this, but you got the clarity you needed. Now I can just move on with my life, okay? Four of Wands, you know, a little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. I'm sorry, Capricorn, if this will be you. Yeah, High Priestess. Somebody's not ready for commitment, or somebody, if you had assumptions of somebody betraying you or disappointing you, or, you know, being two-faced or something, you know, you are getting, you know, it's being revealed that somebody was unloyal, or they're not ready for commitment or something like that. But at that same cost, you can now move on with your life. Yeah, got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I guess this is goodbye, I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Yeah, definitely a choice, and, you know, somebody had options, etc., etc. Or again, you know, it's there. The evidence is there now. I've seen it for my own eyes. Yeah, I've seen it for my own eyes, and now I can move on, get on with my life, okay? Somebody may have had someone already, or had multiple people already, or, you know, and unfortunately, if there was a job as well, guys, like you were waiting for, you know, I am hearing that maybe, you know, this time round, it's not your time. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry if that is the case for you, that they're giving it to someone else. A little bit more for our Capricorns, please. We've got the Fool card. It's like, okay, dust yourself off and try again. You try again elsewhere, or, you know, you can move on with life now, you know, because this was heavy on your heart or your head. So even though it's a goodbye, or even though you were unsuccessful, you can now move on and start trying something new with someone else, or in a new situation. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, at least I can move on now. Knight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords, because it was weighing heavy on you, yeah? And now you can get on with life and get onto something else, and with a clear head. Okay, one more card of advice. Death, yeah. Okay. At least I can move on now. I've seen it for my own eyes. Okay, this was heavy on my heart, on my mind, and now I can like put it to rest. Okay, and you know the universe has got your back. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, don't worry, because I've got something better in store for you. Okay, this person wasn't for you. This job wasn't for you. This opportunity wasn't for you. But guess what? Ace of Swords. I've got bigger, better for you. Okay, I've got bigger and better for you. Okay, something more stable. Okay. I've got something more stable for you. Don't worry. You keep applying. You keep dating. You keep trying. Because guess what? Star card. Okay? Beautiful. Okay? I know it may not seem like it when you see something for itself, or when you hear that you didn't get the job, or this person's not ready, or didn't like you, or whatever you're finding out here. At least I can put it to rest. At least I can move on. And guess what? There's something bigger and better coming, or someone bigger and better coming towards me. Star card. Okay, lovely. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, thank you so much, Capricorn, for tapping in. And guys, let me know what was going on. Okay, I'd love to give you some word of advice, and you know, it may seem really kind of down and out at the start when this is revealed. Now flip the script if you need to. Maybe somebody's finding out something about you that you know, but yeah, take it how it resonates. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? I'd really appreciate it. Hello, Aquarius. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading for what you can expect. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Flip the script if you need to. These are going to be very quick, clear, and concise, okay? Thank you so much for your support. Please continue to like, especially if it resonates. Let's get into it, Aquarius. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Aquariuses, please. What can they expect for the week ahead? What can they expect for the week ahead? Oh, Wheel of Fortune, a change to a situation or dynamic here. 10 of Wands, ending of a tough cycle, putting the burdens down. 4 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Empress, wow. There's a change to a dynamic in a situation, okay? If you are waiting for somebody to choose you, or get back to you regarding choosing you in something, whether it's a job or love or whatever this is, okay? You got it, okay? You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Or guy. Not gender specific. A little bit more, please. Devil card. Okay. Knight of Cups. One more card. And the King of Cups. Yeah. If you're dealing with somebody that you're waiting for to, you know, you're waiting for them to take you more seriously or anything like that, or again, get the job, you know, we've got an upgrade here. Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, okay? That could be an upgrade for you as well. Take it how it resonates, whether it's regarding love, work, or relationships, okay? You know, this could be something that you heavily really wanted. You know, you were desperate for this to work out in your favor, and it does, okay? You know, for many of you, you're still waiting, but it's like this week, you know, yeah, something about this week regarding this situation here. A little bit more. Death card, okay? Like I said, there's a massive ending or transitioning going on. Queen of Swords. You could have gave somebody an ultimatum in the past, okay? And they took, you know, they took that and actually gave it some thought. You know, they gave it some thought, okay? Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. You will have the opportunity this week to say, I told you so as well, okay? King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, apologies. Somebody could have put you in a third-party situation or something like that for some of you. And, you know, they're kind of coming back with their tail between their legs because it didn't work out. This could be regarding a friend that you told off, or a lover that you told off. And it's like, it's all right, you'll be back. blah, blah, blah. They go and get hurt, something happens, or they chose the other option, or they went back to someone that you told them not to, and you will go kind of like have that opportunity to say, look, I told you so, you know. Okay, a little bit more here for our Aquariuses, please, for what this is. Yeah, ain't that the truth? That's the truth. Okay, Ace of Swords, Star card. Yeah, it's like, now I'm getting, this is a bit all over the place, Aquarius, but whatever it is here that you were waiting for, or waiting to, or whoever you were waiting for, you know, you're going to be able to say, I knew you'd be back, or something like that. Okay, now again, you could have just had like a you could have just said, oh my gosh, that interview went really well, oh my gosh, yeah, I know I'm gonna get it, I know it. And you know, you may actually say, yes, I knew I would. Yeah. Okay, one more card. Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, like I said, this is definitely somebody here that will be saying, sorry, you were right, or something like that as well, okay, this week, whether it's a friend, family member, or lover, okay? Yeah, something like that. One more card for Aquarius. Yeah, look at that. Spinning the block, coming back to Aquarius. Six of Swords, Justice, I'm sorry, you were right, etc., etc. Or again, this will be you moving into a new space of work, because, you know, you've been appointed or to a new position or job role, and you're leaving the old one, okay? Now, this could also be somebody promising here that they won't have a wandering eye, okay? You know, I'm leaving my player ways. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. I'm going to leave it here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tapping in. Take it how it resonates. Flip the script if you need to also. But yeah, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your week ahead reading. Very quick, clear, concise messages, straight to the point. Take it how it resonates. Leave the rest with somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video, and flip the script if you need to. But yeah, thank you so much for your support. Continue to like. It really does help the channel and the readings, okay? So, Pisces, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Pisces, please. What is it that they can expect for the week ahead? Eight of Pentacles and a little bit more. Two of Cups. One more card. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful energy, wow. Okay, so if you went for a job role, a promotion, or an upgrade in some sort of situation, you got the job, okay, it's being handed to you. If you've been trying to work on a situation with a person, and, you know, or they've been trying to work on ways to make it right with you, there's going to be some sort of like, yeah, common ground, let's get this on the go again, you know, some sort of offer for some of you as well. I'm getting like work, love at work as well. I'll take that how it resonates, if not for all of you. Two of Wands, okay. Wow, I'm even getting a deeper message here. Somebody promised, you know, I'm going to leave her, I'm going to leave him, or, you know, when things are good on my end, I promise we're going to get this back on track again. And, you know, they're committing to that, whether it's you or them. A little bit more, please. Could be dealing with a friend, lover, or anything like that, work, etc. Chariot, here they come. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages for our Pisces. Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I won't be surprised if somebody said it's been horrible without you, you know, and there may be like a mutual thing, oh my gosh, I've missed you too, kind of thing. Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, reuniting energy, Three of Cups. Clarify this a little bit more, please. Yeah, some sort of apology, okay, or somebody choosing you, being appointed, you know, good karma coming in on your behalf for you. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Hermit card. Yeah, Six of Cups. Definitely got the job if you've gone for an upgrade, promotion, or you've applied for something here or appealed for something here. You know, you're getting the outcome that you want. Could be a court situation for some of you, legal battle, or applying for something legally. That's also a good outcome that's coming out for you here too. One more card, please. Yeah, look at that. You get the answer you want, okay? Or the decision you've been waiting on from somebody or something, okay? Yeah, star card, beautiful energy, okay? You're getting it. You're getting it. It's coming for whatever this is, whether it's a person, work, opportunity, love, family member, friend, okay? Seven of Wands, okay? Yeah. You were waiting on it as well, or you fought for it, or you were trying to stay positive about it, okay? Not knowing whether you were going to get it or not. But here it comes, okay? Eight of Wands. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Very quick message for you, Pisces. I don't hear from many Pisces as on my channel, so if you are there, if anyone's there, please let me know if you're a Pisces. Let me know what you've been waiting on or what you think this is regarding. Just let me know of your situation. I'm so intrigued because I don't really hear much of you guys. But yeah, thank you so much. Take care, and I wish you all the best for whatever this is. It's something to be very happy about for sure. Okay, take care.